I'm Pete Brooksbank, Professor of Mathematics, and I've been Senior Fellow in the Discovery Residential College now for, this is my 4th year. I grew up in England, in a small town just outside Liverpool. At the age of 18 I went to Sheffield University. I spent a year there, and then the second year I spent in America, and then came back for my final year because we only do 3 years in our degree programs there. Stayed on, did a master's degree for a couple of years. And at that point I actually left the world of academia. And I think in the course of that, thinking that I was pursuing what I wanted to do in life, I realized that that wasn't what I was doing, in fact, and that what I really wanted all along was what I'd kind of left behind, you know. The long and short of it was that I ended up at the University of Oregon and spent 6 years there between '95 and 2001. 6 really fabulous years. And then from there I did a 3-year postdoc at Ohio State. This was always the end goal for me, was to be at a place where I've got a great contact with students, where the things that I do can really have a pretty big impact on them, and conversely. And that really is what Bucknell affords. The more I'm in the residential colleges, the more I think it's just a fabulous choice for students. I think I would have clamoured for the chance to be involved in a program like this. We've been hearing from students a lot that, you know, students that end up, say, as math majors, that I would have loved to have been in a residential college, but there didn't really seem like there was a residential college that kind of fitted, you know, my particular interests. There wasn't really a residential college that was actually about science in some sense. And so that's kind of where the idea for the Res College was born. There was a lot of energy and enthusiasm from the people involved, of course. We had an enormous amount of support. It just kind of grew organically out of the kind of place that Bucknell is, really. I mean, it was a very natural thing, it seemed. The whole idea really is that you're joining a community of people like yourself that like to talk about science, and our hope is that, you know, these kinds of intellectual discussions, they carry on outside of the classroom. I mean, this really is one of the very cool parts about being a faculty member at a place like Bucknell. I think what makes it special, in fact, is that our incoming students choose to do it, and it means that we can expect a lot of them. And I think that's good, because I think it gives them a really sort of realistic introduction into what college life is about, or at least what it should be about. The residential college program is so provably successful at what it does. It should be a major part of Bucknell's identity. I think it can be a tremendous benefit to students that decide to take that path. It's a great thing to do.